destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She bustin' to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, and she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go. Yeah. I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, that he's coming right back. She's a provocateur, dance floor connoisseur, weeks of Friday for sure. Tell the girls we're taking a detour, give him help, yeah, get these boys help, yeah. She does it well.
Ice cream on Shanty, playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me. Say, boy, what you want? Get that, get that, get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his out. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows. When I play with him like that, I think he knows. When I say to him like that, he's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on, and he knows it's true.
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. from the 34. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now from the gun. Brought in by Burks. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be Texans football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right. 11. Hey, uno.
Stroud in the air to start us off. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Why, Tony? Hey, uno more. Look the hot.
From the gun, Stroud. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Amani Hooker with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ow, that's right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
All right.
Stroud off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That finds Burks, complete. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Go. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking for a throw here. It's caught. This is Tyjae Spears. And he's brought down for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ow, that's right. south, south, south. Tonight.
Shotgun now for Stroud. On the move, headed right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
On play action, here's Stroud. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Has the Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans push their lead to 21-0 already. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Spears running behind center. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. A first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go.
Throwing from the gun here. This ball's caught by Spears. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Titans will have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This is Spears heading left. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That stop coming from Henry To'o. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. Forward, 17. Mustang 19.
They're going play action. Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 19 tight.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Here we go. Set.
Spears trying this straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 16. Completed here to Spears. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Third down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Goal to go, they're passing. He's on the move. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
It's a gain of 2, and now they have 3rd and goal at the 3.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and goal. Katie York now on for the field goal. Only a 20-yarder here. Groupie sends it through. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Pass caught by Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Oh, Eric. Love it. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out, that's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
70 ring. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
79 Broncos. Hey, check that. Street.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Azeez Al-Shaair has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Let's go. Why, Tony. Hey, Uno Mars. Look the hot. Hey.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
South. Buggy. 19 Texas.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Throwing this back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Another throw here on 2nd down. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
A gain of 15
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
18 rapid, 18 rapid. Track 60, 18 right here. Hurt. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing it again here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here he is on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On line, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And this stays a 3-possession game.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
First down, Stroud. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. The ball is out! Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Completed to Collins.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Sent down by Cody Barton. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Why, Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. Look to hot. Hey, south.
Stroud throwing here on first. He's got him. That's Mixon. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They gain 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Buggy.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. And the kick is good. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
70 Lions. Ready. Buffalo 18. 70 range. Panther 11.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He's going deep this time. And that's gonna be knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they face second down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Here we go. Shot.
Back now, pressure on its way. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. And you're going for this. And they pick him off again. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Jackson now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
Getting right back to it after that interception. This one falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
18 rep, 18 rep. Come on, set.
Looking to the air here. Able to get it to Moore. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And track 60. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion.
To throw it on first down. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
The pickup of 6 brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Second and 4. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Go!
Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Titans.
They'll throw it again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. Oh no, they get him yet again. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not
There's a girl in my backyard. I can run fast, but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation.
don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a... She wanna all day.
Hey, 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 hey.